Max Payne 2 is a game developed by Popstar Entertainment. It is a third-person game where you play the role of Max Payne, a New York police officer, who is bent on bringing maximum pain against those who oppose him. Throughout the game, you will be required to do a lot of diving and shooting, and you will also be required to learn the cha-cha and the tango. Throughout the game, you will hone your dance skills to face off in the big dance-off competition at the end of the game. Max Payne also cannot read. Look, it says no parking. What don't you understand? While you are developing your dancing techniques through the game, the plot focuses around Max's addiction towards television.
She's not my girlfriend.
Captain Baseball Bat Boy's arch nemesis.
That's more like it.
Bicycle Helmet Girl has been kidnapped by the villainous Maxwell's demon.
Get your hands off me, you ugly freak.
Mira's men pretended to be hospital wardens.
To save her, Captain Baseball Bat Boy must battle through a horde.
Later in the game, Max will stalk his neighbours. However, they do not like this very much because he mugs and steals their wallets. And since most of the neighbours in his neighbourhood become very upset, Max is required to go around to each of their houses and shoot everybody. Max also has a companion that he meets early in the game, called Mona Lisa. Plays saxophone. Mona Sax. Once you have developed your best cha-cha or tango dancing skills, you'll be required to face off against a dancing boss in the dance-off competition. There are a variety of dance techniques available, such as punk or hip-hop, and you can also take more vintage-style routines, such as a jazz swing. One of the main elements in the game is also developing the best inner monologue.
Call it denial. I wanted to dig inside my skull, but it had been cleaned out. A musty smell under the coat of new paint. To you, you're lying to yourself. At best, you're temporarily dead. Logic was such a liar. The cleaners were slipping away, like all the bad things in my life. It was a perfect gentleman reassuring his girlfriend. A lightning bolt can reanimate you without a warning, until you fall back down to the same hole you were trying to escape from.
Playing the game throughout summer proved to be quite difficult because there is numerous sound errors I had. For instance, most of the voice acting isn't actually there and it's actually a figment of your imagination. You're meant to make it up as you go along, which is all part of the fun. However, if you do play this game during spring or winter, you may have graphical errors, and also the game may crash a lot as well, so make sure you play this game during the correct season. The game can also give you seizure moments as well from the colours, however this just adds to the overall experience. Overall, Max Payne 2 is a thoroughly entertaining game. It'll take you about 30 minutes to complete,
Payne!
and I
Afraid
recommend
so.
it wholeheartedly.
Max! I'm Mike, Vladimir's friend. You are the sheriff. How about making me your deputy?